And memorial event for the John J. Peters Student Innovation Fund, and we're sitting down with one of the very first recipients of that award. So I'd like to give Jonathan here a chance to introduce himself. So take it away.
Thank you. I'm John Szymaniak. I'm a fourth-year computer engineering student here, currently enrolled in the BSMS program in our department. So I'm hoping to use this opportunity to develop my project and further kind of carry it along to a thesis, hopefully.
Sure. So how did you, first of all, what is your project, right? Why don't we tell the folks at home, what exactly you're working on?
Okay. Well, there's two emerging technologies. One is wireless sensor networks, where you have small embedded devices communicating with each other to propagate some sort of sensed information back to a central base station, whether it be vehicle, maybe like traffic patterns or road conditions, or maybe like security systems. And then the other technology is cloud computing, where you take information is kind of disseminated in a quote-unquote cloud and made available to service providers using elastic resources. Some examples are Google provides the documents and other websites like that, and Amazon EC2 as the elastic computing cloud. So what I would like to do is look at how integrating wireless sensor networks and this cloud computing will have different security ramifications. So what the goal is to make information sense now available to all these service providers, and I want to see how attacks on sensor networks affects the information dissemination throughout that cloud.
Right on. And this is a undergraduate research project then, yes?
Yes.
And you applied through the summer undergraduate research program here at the center?
Yep, just a few weeks ago I sent in a proposal and then heard back just I think last week or the week before, and was very pleased to have this honor.
Right on. And my understanding is that these are teams of students that are going to be working on this. So who's on your team? Do you have anybody else working with you? Is this a solo thing?
Right now it's solo, but I know we're definitely going to do a lot of meet and collaborate with people throughout the summer with other students. So I'm hoping that I can attract other people to my project, or if anyone is particularly interested in it, I'd love to have people come aboard to throw ideas around.
Absolutely, absolutely. And what's the end goal that you guys are looking for? Like, what's the big question you're looking to answer?
Well, in order to kind of understand attacks and security, it's really nice to understand, what kind of effects can I expect to see from this type of attack. So what I'd like to be able to do is look at a bunch of attacks that are currently known to be able to take place on a wireless sensor network, and be able to draw kind of a line to show, this has this effect on our knowledge of this sensed information. So service providers using sensor data can do a better job deciding whether or not they want to disseminate this data to end users.
And service providers ultimately are the end users of this application, or are you looking to do custom solutions for people? Who's your end user do you have in mind?
The end user would probably most likely be larger companies. So, for example, if you had a sensor networks monitoring, roads, and maybe one of your end users would actually be, some like a GPS company that wants to provide road conditions and decide which routes are the best for, given where you want to go and what the conditions are like and where there's accidents. So I think the end user would most likely be larger companies.
I see. And, Jonathan, outside of your work, working on these sensor and cloud related things, what do you do for fun? What makes you happy?
I actually love skateboarding still and collecting vinyl.
Right on.
Yep.
And how much more time do you have left here at RIT?
We got 1 year left, so.
Any big plans, any places you're looking to go? You hoping this is going to be your thing, your baby that you can take on to the next stage, or?
I would like to actually try to develop this into, like I said, a thesis work, and then kind of take it from there. So definitely curious to see where this will take me.
Possibly grad school?
Definitely.
Well, I can tell you right now that folks who get awards, scholarships, and separate themselves from the student body as innovators and leaders in innovation probably got a pretty good chance of being successful in that realm.
Well, thank you.
Jonathan, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.